I'm gonna do the intro. Hi. Today, I am teaching a character creator noob how to make characters. And they're actually right in front of me. So, are you ready? Alright, let's do this. Okay. First things first, put yourself in build mode. I said put yourself in build mode. There we go. Alright, so, now you put yourself in build mode. Next step is, so when building a character, the first thing you need to, okay, let's make your character over here, okay? Let's make your character in the corner. I'm gonna call this what color do you want the thing to be? The little platform that it's sitting on. Green? Alright. So, this is the green corner, okay? Green corner. I'm gonna make it neon, it glows. Neon green, alright. So, first thing you need to do when making a character is, okay, that's not how it works. Okay. The first thing you need to do when making a character is getting a character block. Okay? So, okay. After getting a character block, oh my goodness. Okay, after getting a character block, you're going to resize the character block and make it so that your character can fit inside the character block. So about this big. Okay? So then you need a NOT gate, but since there's already several NOT gates, I'm just gonna find the ID for that one over there. What is that one's? Hold up. Characters, right. That's it. Alright, so since there's already a NOT gate, I'm just gonna do this. But if you don't already have a NOT gate, then in order to set it up, all you have to do is place it, set up the output, and then put the input for the character block is the same as whatever. Okay, that. Next, you gotta select the base character that you want out of a lot of them. So which one do you want to be the base character? Vessel? Alright. Base character Vessel. Okay, so afterwards you're just gonna turn off show and list if you don't want it to be shown in the list. The display name, I'm just gonna put the display name as test, because this is, actually no, teach. It's gonna be named teach. Okay, so then gonna click configure, and then you're going to go into, so whatever you want to make first. I recommend starting with just a normal skill. So what do you want the first skill to be named? What do you want the first skill to be named? Beatdown? Alright. Beat down. Oh, by the way, you do know you can actually, like, talk, right? I didn't turn on the setting where I can hear party audio. I didn't turn on the setting to make it hear party audio. Yeah, anyway. So, it's gonna be called Beatdown. No, I'm just gonna set the cooldown to 10. And then, okay, so afterwards you're going to click on edit. If you don't want to take damage while you're using the skill, you're going to turn on invincible. And then you can adjust other stuff, but I don't suggest messing with that yet. Anyway, so if you want to have a condition, then you can add a condition. For instance, if you want to have a condition called has awakening bar, then you can set the amount, blah 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 blah. Like you can set it to 99, or you can set it to 99.999999999, whatever. I'm just gonna set this to 1. Need 1. Okay, so then after that, there's a whole bunch of stuff, but all you're gonna focus on is skill, special, and weight. That's all you're gonna be focusing on, okay? Bro?
Yeah. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, all you're gonna be focusing on for now until you've watched several YouTube tutorials. And I mean several. Special, skill, and weight. I'm gonna teach you how to do a basic black flash first, so you know the timing. So weight makes it so that it'll wait the amount of time that you put in seconds until it uses something else. So for instance, if I set this to this, now if I use first skill, beat down, which it won't let me, gosh darn it. If I use beat down, why won't it let me use beat down? Come on. Okay, apparently I can't use beat down. Anyway. Okay, so oh right, because I don't have the awakening bar. I guess I'll get rid of that thing. Alright, anyway, so now if I use beat down, it's not automatic black flash. Okay? So now, so you want it to actually be like you're beating up the enemy a butt ton.
I want it to be hitting them 3 times.
Okay, hitting them 3 times, smashing them in the ground. Should be easy. Not that much though. Okay, so if you want them to be hit 3 times and then smashed into the ground, then I would recommend also using velocity, which I'm not going to focus too much on. I'm only going to use it once in this entire thing, I hope. So you're going to use a skill or something, or you could add animations. I don't really care. So you can add animations for whatever melee you want. So like 3 hits with melee. So you check how long the melee animation is, and then you'd add a wait time of that amount. Then you'll add a hitbox, and then just make it deal whatever damage you want. I'm just going to set it to 4. 4 hits for blah blah blah. So if you want it to be blockable, you can make it blockable. If you want to cancel the enemy, then you can, yeah. So basically I've just made this like a normal melee hit. So then you're going to just, after that, you're just going to add a 0.1 wait time. You're going to take your melee animation, clone it, and take the clone and move it down. And you're going to take that clone and switch it to the melee 2 animation for whatever you're doing. And then you're going to set the time, blah blah blah. Do the same thing with the hitbox. And then you're just going to repeat that for 3 times. And then, I'm not finished yet. Okay, so after that, so you want it 3 hits and then like a slam into the ground?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I've got the melee 3 animation. I now need to add the wait time and the hitbox. Alright, and then the 4th hit, you want it to slam them into the ground, so I'm going to take that 0.1 wait time, I'm going to take an animation, I'm gonna go to honored one, because why not? And I'm gonna make it the down animation, for like the down slam. Except we only want... from 0.25 to 0.32. So that's about a 0.1 second wait time. I'm pretty sure it's not too accurate, but hold on. Let me calculate this. There, now it's a 0.1 second wait time. So then you're gonna add a hitbox, except now you're gonna make this hitbox send the target, so it's gonna branch the target, which will proceed the target to one of the branches that you make. I'm just gonna name this branch down. So I've got the down branch. So then you're going to add a velocity. You're going to add a force of whatever you want. I'm just going to do like 75. Just kidding. It needs to be negative 75 and it has to be the middle one. So 0, negative 75, 0. And then the time for whatever the heck you want, I'm going to go with 0.1. It's not going to fade. It's not going to track. It's not going to do any of the stuff. All it's going to do is ragdoll them for 5, nah, let's do 2 seconds, 2 seconds, and then it'll prevent them from getting up. Also, it will be relative from branch, so wherever down is for you is where it will be. So now, if you equip this, and you aren't able to be in build mode when you equip this kind of stuff, I have to tell you that. Yeah. So now it will boom, 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 boom. It should knock them down, but I can't figure that out. So now it does boom, 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 boom. Hold on. Hold on. Let me set that ragdoll time to 5. Let me set that time to 0.25. Alright, now I'm gonna re-equip it. I'm gonna re-equip it. There we go. So now, boom, 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 boom. It should be doing that. Okay, maybe we need, troubleshooting. Well, too bad. I'm getting confused. I'm not a pro at this stuff. No, I'm just gonna clone this, like, I don't know, 5 times. Then, hold on. It's just testing, okay? It's part of the process, getting confused, making mistakes. 3, 4. Should be sending them down instantaneously. Maybe I should ragdoll them first, and then I should add the force. Instead of immediately adding the force, I should... Actually, no, I'll add a force of 1. A tiny amount of force should let it... have something of a chance. Okay, give me a second. I'm working on it. 0.25, blah, 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 blah. Alright, now this should work. Hey, wait, stop. Okay, so, 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Now they're slammed into the ground.
Okay. Still don't like how, like, nothing happens to and then they get stuck in the ground. I want it to be like this for each, I want it to be like that. I want it to be like that for each hit.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you want it to be boom, 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 boom. You want it to be that. I don't have enough time on my tablets to make the the effects for that, like the sounds. If
I
I
don't care about the sounds. I want to slightly stun them, like a normal.
for each hit? Okay, well if I hold on, let me equip this. If I nope, wrong dummy. Okay, attacking dummy. If I spawn an attacking dummy, if I use this on them, they're stunned. Also, if you want to make it seem more realistic, or make it, or like mask the fact that you're not moving too much, I can add the, hold on.
Oh, why it was voice chat. I think I accidentally did
Alright, so now if I use beatdown, boom, 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 boom. Oh my, so pretty. I'm troubleshooting, okay? Well, that was anticlimactic, so it has to be at least 0.2 apparently. Oh, interesting. Alright, I guess I'll make that a force of 2. No, I'll make it a force of 5. Interesting, correct. Yeah, I'll real quick mask that last hit with a black flash. Viewers, you see nothing. You see nothing, viewers, nothing. I'm not adding any effects to hide the fact that it's not working well. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Slightly like that. Hold on. What if I just set that to 0.49? No, 0.45. Me smart, big brain. Because I'm pretty... Hold up. Hold up. Only 0.32 seconds. 0.32 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. That's better. That's better. Also, you can cancel your melee if you do it really fast. Did you know that? Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're slammed down instantaneously. Much better. SpongeBob, I don't like Squidward. Squilliam is the most annoying in the universe. Like you, Squilliam. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. They kind of just flop over. Maybe I just... Boom, boom, boom. Oops. I have to wait now. Ooh. Ooh. Ming. No. Ming. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've made it a bit better. Okay. Tell me if this looks better. Tell me if this looks better. 1, 2, 3, 4. The final hit is Black Flash. Also, I need to move that Black flash effect a little bit forward.
Really good.
Okay, well, I think there might have to be a part 2 to this, because my videos are only about 30 minutes long, or at least this one is. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, see you view. No, that's weird. I'm not gonna do that again. Don't worry. I'll see you guys. I will see. I will see you in the next video. Bye.